Well, police are providing an update to the fatal shooting that happened earlier today in the city's northwest. Let's listen in.
600 Steeles Avenue West. Both agencies arrived on scene immediately. The Toronto Police Service located spent casings just down the roadway down there on Steeles Avenue West, while the York Region police officers arrived on scene and tended to the vehicle which was parked on the sidewalk. The vehicle had a solo occupant. Just one male was in the vehicle. The officers rendered aid to this male, but unfortunately he succumbed to his injuries, and he is now deceased. This investigation is now a homicide and has been taken carriage by the Toronto Police Service Homicide Unit, and they are on scene and investigating this as we speak. We're making an appeal to the public that anybody around 11:30 this morning that was driving on Steeles Avenue West, if they have any dash cam video, if they would take a look at it to see if they recognize or see that the incident or interaction happened. The area is being canvassed right now by officers who are in the area, canvassing for video. If anyone has any video from the businesses that are in this area, that'd be great, and to pass that information on to the Toronto Police Homicide Unit at 416-808-7400, or you can call 416-808-3100, 31 Division, or obviously 222-TIPS. This area is a residential area behind me, so there may be homes that have a video from their backyards that face down to Steeles Avenue West. That'd be great if we get any of that information as well. I don't have any suspect information, unfortunately, at this time. There's no suspect information. That's when we're making an appeal for the public. I can tell you that Steeles Avenue West is going to be shut down from Pine Valley to Islington for the foreseeable future, so that may impact people as they're coming home from work. I'll take a few questions if you have any.
Can you tell us about the victim, Inspector? How old is he? Was he working? What was he doing?
Unfortunately, I can't. The victim is approximately in his late 40s, and
is this a work vehicle?
I do not have that information at this time.
The van itself, the passenger windows clearly smashed in. Is there a working theory that he was shot in the vehicle and then it came to rest here?
Absolutely.
Do you think this was a drive-by shooting? Another vehicle shooting at this vehicle?
Like I said, this is an ongoing investigation. I would think that as the male was driving his vehicle and it came to rest there, that someone would have been shooting at him as he was driving.
From another vehicle?
I was potentially. I'm hoping the public, anyone that was in this area that heard or saw anything, would give any information to us at this point.
So this started at Fenmar and Steeles, correct? Nearby a local business, is that correct?
No, what I'm saying is we found casings down there by Fenmar. I'm not sure where it actually started, but there was casings on the street down there by Fenmar.
At least how many shots were fired in this area for this?
Numerous shots. I think we have approximately 11 shell casings found on the street.
Is there any indication that he was shot down at Fenmar and then maybe lost control? Like, did he decelerate coming down that?
I can't tell you. I don't know that, but I would think that if there's casings down the street and he came to rest here, that would more likely be a logical explanation.
Are there any casings in this area between Fenmar and here?
Not that they found so far. Right now, our crime scene forensic identification services is on scene, and they're looking at that right now. So.
Is there any indication that the import business over at Fenmar, where there's police tape into the alley there? Is there any known link or anything you can tell us right now?
No, I just think it's the crime scene is as big and as wide as it is as possible right now, and as the investigation goes on, it'll get smaller and smaller.
You said 11 casings have been located. How many bullets do you believe struck that vehicle or the victim?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you that because I haven't gone to take a look at the vehicle itself, and obviously the deceased, out of respect for the body.
Can you get your first name, last name, and your rank?
I'm the duty inspector for the Toronto Police Service. My first name is Ryan, R-Y-A-N, and my last name is Ford, F-O-R-D-E.
What's your message to the community? I mean, this happened on a Monday morning, gun violence. People are going to work, school, everything like that. What do you say to people in the community when bullets are flying like this?
I just think at the end of the day, everyone has to be cognizant of where they are and what they're doing. But it's unfortunate. Like, these things are random, and it's unfortunate this happens from time to time. But I wouldn't be scared to be out here in the city. I feel pretty safe out here in the city of Toronto.
Are you sure you want to say it's a random thing, or are you? I think that might send a message that this is. Does this one appear to be targeted more than a random shooting, given that someone was shot at in a vehicle?
I can't say that because at the end of the day, the investigation is still ongoing. And like I said, our Toronto Police Homicide is they're here, and our gang unit was here as well. And that's what I've learned so far.
So right now, you don't know if this was targeted.
No, I didn't. Not at this point.
But you can say at this time, as was said by police before, that there's no danger to the public.
There's-
Is there a reason you can tell us that?
There's no danger to the public at this point right now, but like, obviously we don't have anybody in custody at this point. So there is somebody out there that committed this crime this morning, and unfortunately we'd like to get him in custody, him or her in custody.
Is there any indication that the victim was outside of the vehicle at the first location?
There was no first location. It's the street. It's just driving down Steele Avenue West. Right?
Officer, being that this happened at 11:30 in the morning on Steele, so a fairly busy road, was the victim being attended to by members of the public before police arrived?
No, my understanding is York Region Police arrived immediately, and they were the ones that were rendering aid to him. All right. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Inspector.
Thank you.
And you were just listening to Toronto Police updating on that fatal shooting in the northwest part of the city.